Alrighty, welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. As you've just joined us in the Zoom room, we are live streaming right now on YouTube as well as social media. So wherever you're watching us from, even if it's the replay, type in where you're watching us from right now. Neumi's in 74 different countries right across the world. We're going to put a timer on, and that's your opportunity to make sure whoever you have invited on is joining us live. Alrighty, if you've just joined us, we are live streaming on YouTube as well as social media. Wherever you're watching us from right now, we would love it if you take the time to type in exactly where you're watching us from. We're in 74 countries around the world. And with that in mind, if you don't speak fluent English, in the Zoom room right now, you'll be able to read along in your local language with closed captions as well as on the playback on YouTube. So have a quick listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek, menj a képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tudod olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文。
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Beautiful. So welcome online, ladies and gentlemen, to today's presentation. This is the official weekly opportunity overview. And I love the fact that we're in so many countries around the world, as we can see in the chat with people typing in right now. And I also love the fact that we have different accents, different parts of the world. And today we are blessed, as you're going to be hearing from Christine François, who is from the Caribbean or the Caribbean, potato to tomato, or whatever they say. So with that in mind, I'd love you to hand the presentation to Christine.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christine François, and I am from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean, whatever, however you'd like to pronounce it. I'm really thrilled to be here. A little bit about my background. I'm former banker, corporate communications executive, and also, a wellness coach. So today I'm excited to have quite a number of folks jumping on the call, Michael. We've got, let's see, Angela's in from Trinidad. Let's see, who else is here? We've got Jackie in from New Zealand. Jackie never misses a call. Hi, Jackie. Keith is here from Puma, Louisiana. We've got Norma in from Florida as well. Who else is here? Jump in, type in. Where are you calling in from? We've got some friends in from, I'm not going to butcher the name of your country, but it's also Indonesia, Jakarta, Indonesia. We've got Frank in from Trinidad, Michael, of course, from the Sunshine Coast. Folks, what do you say? Let's just jump right into it and get this show on the road. So I'm going to share my screen now. So let's talk about Neumi. So who is Neumi? Well, we're the trailblazers, the innovators, and we're dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. So let's talk about
Christine, we don't
hydrostat.
Yet. We don't have your slides up yet.
Okie dokie. So it's up. I'm seeing it up. Let's see. And show. Alrighty then. Well, let's. All right, so I'm sharing the screen again. This is interesting, Michael. It's bound to happen sometimes, folks.
It's happened to me many times.
technology being what it is. So here we go again. And I promise you, I am going to ensure that we just, all righty. And so, Michael, please let me know that I am on and sharing
The second
the
it comes up,
screen.
I'll let you know.
Yep, sharing the screen now.
Okay, now it is actually put it on full screen and we'll be good.
And there we go.
Gotcha.
Awesome. I promise we are going to finish on time, folks. So who is Neumi? Well, we are the trailblazers, the innovators, and we're dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, Hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. So let's talk Hydrostat. The challenge has always been poor absorption rates. Studies show that up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. What this means is that only a fraction of the nutrients actually reach the cells where they are needed. Hydrostat is transforming health with breakthrough science. Our proprietary production process, Hydrostat, sets us apart in delivering high-quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. Well, let's take a look at Hydrostat and its cell size. There are three major components. Cell size is up first. Neumi's molecular ingredients are between 10 to 100 millimicrons. They are small enough to be fully absorbed by human cells, and you see the human cell down at the bottom center. The molecules in other supplements, as you see on the right, are too large to be absorbed by the cells, so they get excreted from the body without being used effectively, and ours is super, super micronized. Also, we talk about surface area. Our cells only absorb the section of a molecule that they can actually touch. Hydrostat technology increases surface area so that cells can use the entire molecule. Hydrostat treated ingredients increase their surface area to be up to 200 times greater than non-treated ingredients. And then there's delivery. Neumi wraps their ingredients in water clusters for protection. And of course, our bodies crave water. It's made up of more than 70% water and instant absorption so that their supplements are absorbed before they make it to the stomach. Water also doesn't include the potential toxicity that lipids, being fat, lipids are fats, do. So you never need to take a break from taking Neumi's supplements. So, to encapsulate everything, all pun intended, Hydrostat technology is all about cell size, surface area, and hydrostat delivery. Three key differences behind our delivery method. Now that we are able to get product to the cells, let's talk about the power of glutathione. Glutathione is the master antioxidant of our body. Glutathione is the protector and detoxifier of the cell. It is the key to life, health, performance, protection, and longevity of every human cell. Glutathione also recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants like vitamin C or D. Glutathione is one of the most studied molecules in the world, with over now 193,000 studies on PubMed, compared to vitamin C with about 78,000 studies. What doctors have to say is really profound. I want you to carefully listen to what Dr. Oz has to say. He says it's the most powerful antioxidant you have never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And Dr. David Katz, director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, says if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. Now, glutathione, it decreases in your body as you age. And as you see in the graph on the right, your glutathione levels decrease the longer you are alive. Continuous attacks on your cells by the invasion of toxins, heavy metals, and exposure to radiation and free radicals cause damage and expedite the aging process. And boy, are we inundated with toxins in today's environment. Glutathione levels are also reduced by any trauma the cells encounter, such as injuries, infection, and diseases. Let's take a look at some of the benefits. High glutathione levels are associated with an extensive number of health performance and anti-aging benefits. Now, if you've got low glutathione, here are some of the signs: weakened immune system, physical and mental fatigue, muscle weakness and aches, inflammation, premature aging and disease, dull or dry skin, and the list goes on. Signs of high glutathione, and I challenge you to take a look and ask yourself these questions. Do I have boosted immune function, sustained mental and physical energy, optimal athletic performance, balanced inflammation, delayed aging and disease, healthy radiant skin? Well, if you don't experience this, low glutathione levels could be the cause. So let's take a look at our Hydrostat product breakdown. Before we go, though, these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Here's one of the major challenges. Glutathione decreases with age and environment, leaving no practical way to get it into the cells. Our solution is NutriSwish. Using proprietary Hydrostat technology, Neumi has nano-sized, and really that means micro-sized, tiny sizes, glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients to become bioavailable within seconds. Just orally swish left to right in the mouth for 30 seconds or longer, then swallow. Experience these benefits with NutriSwish: immune boost, joint support, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery. Another challenge we see on pretty much everyone is the problem of skincare. Rarely skincare gets past the first layer of skin, resulting in the need for many products. Now, put up your hand if you have lots of products on your dressing table. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, and expensive, often containing harmful ingredients. Our solution is Neumi Skin. Using Hydrostat technology, Neumi has, again, nano-sized glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and so many more ingredients so that you can nourish your skin at its deepest levels. What Neumi Skin does? Well, I'm happy you asked. Helps reduce pore size, smoothes skin texture, lifts and firms, brightens and evens skin tone, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, fights skin aging pollutants. We've got a third challenge we face every single day, and that's to find a clean solution for energy and focus. People often try to resolve low energy and lack of focus with harmful stimulants, and I've got tons of stories about that, but I digress. Our solution is Neuro. It's available in select markets. Neuro uses our Hydrostat nano delivery system to maximize absorption and effectiveness of the following ingredients: arginine, magnesium gluconate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other nutrients. Neuro's benefits are many, but here are a few: enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened cognitive performance. How many of us need all of those benefits? And finally, in today's environment, environmental disruptors are having increasing negative effects on women's health and hormones. And if you look back to the McKinsey report of 2024 January, you'll see that women are 25% more likely to be ill over men. That's a challenge. Our solution is available in select markets. Every woman knows about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changes can bring into life. Experience rapid results through our Hydrostat technology. Every ingredient in our botanical formula was carefully selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. With hers, every woman can flourish. It helps alleviate bloating, cramps, and PMS, supports healthy hormone function, helps with hot flashes and night sweats, and enhances mood and overall well-being. Let's hear from some of our clients and see what they have to say. Lachlan says, in his week 3 of training, his recovery has been amazing. Coming into each session fresh, no soreness from previous weekly sessions, already hitting personal bests months out from my next competition. By week 4, using Swish around my training as well as post-training session, even more personal bests on my lifts, including hitting 270 kilos for 2 reps deadlift for the first time ever. You keep going, Lachlan. We believe in you. Danae from Louisiana says, as soon as I started using Swish on day 1, I immediately found I had way more energy. Also, prior to using the Hughes product every month, I would have mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness. However, since I've been using it, I found I don't have any PMS symptoms anymore. And then there's my friend Greg from Christchurch. He's 58 years old. He says, I've been into competitive mountain bike racing for most of my adult life. In my 20s, after doing a half-day event, I would have nothing left in the tank. Now, at 58, and with NutriSwish, I'm able to go out and do multiple days of riding with energy to spare. Plus, I find I have good mental clarity, hardly any muscle soreness, and way faster recovery. And then there's Jenny in Hawaii. She says, wow, Neuro is a noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting. Get a ton of stuff done, Swish, that I'll never go a day without. Anyone that knows me know I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is over and above the incredible benefits from NutriSwish, which also help with those things. Then there's our friend Keith, who's actually on the call right now. Keith says, after suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck and shoulder from an injury, just 48 hours after beginning NutriSwish, I awoke realizing I had slept all night long. That was the first time in almost 1 year. I was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return to my bodyweight exercise routine. Today, I'm stronger than I've ever been. So now let's take a look at our Neumi skin transformations that are equally impressive. Elaine says she swears she didn't lose weight during this 30-day period. However, look at the impact in reducing puffiness in her face and around her neck. Notice too the reduced appearance of redness, fine lines, and pore size. Her results are out of this world just in 4 weeks. Then there's Linda, the beautiful Linda out of Indonesia. She said before using Neumi Skin, her skin was dull and rough. But after just 17 days, we can see her skin become bright and soft and clear. She also reported, I feel stronger and more enthusiastic because she's sleeping much deeper now that she's been using NutriSwish too. 17 days, folks. And then there's this lady from Nigeria, and she's in her 80s. She sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times per day for 4 weeks. Her results, astonishing. Notice her skin tone looks more even than ever. And then there's our friend Donna in Texas. She was overjoyed with her results from using Neumi Skin for 8 weeks. Notice her neck. The skin is tighter and looks like it aged backwards. I'm rooting for you, Donna, and I also have a similar result. And then there's Sherry, a beautiful friend out of Indiana. Sherry has been using this product for 6 years. She was one of the very first people to use Neumi Skin, and just look at her before and after results now after this time. Wouldn't you agree? She looks like her younger sister. She's now 62 years of age. With Neumi, there's always a new you. Let's talk about our vision. Stephen Scott is our founder. Stephen Scott has spent his entire life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products, and marketing them on TV. He's generated over $4 billion in revenue over that time frame. Steve was ready to retire until he found what he calls the biggest breakthrough of my entire life, which is why he founded Neumi to share this technology with the world. Aaron Rennert is our president and CEO. He says, my aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsible company within the industry. Our science and medical advisory board, members of this board serve on a voluntary basis, driven by their belief in Neumi's groundbreaking technology without any compensation. Want to learn more about them? Jump on to neumi.com for their full bios. Let's talk about execution. Why is Neumi-based business so amazing? Well, led by our field-based approach, we empower our team and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. Together, we are shaping a healthier future, one innovation at a time. Home-based business statistics simply show that $186 billion in sales up to 2021. That's up 3.3% since 2020. What was in 2020? You know it, the pandemic. 128 million people are now involved and growing fast. With Neumi, we are open in over 74 countries. Yes, you heard me right, 74 countries. Revolutionary business tools, over 200,000 members worldwide, a field-driven philosophy, unparalleled compensation plan, and free membership with perks. And our perks are amazing. The opportunity really is to leverage the power of Hydrostat in one of three ways: return on investment, residual income, and build your legacy asset. Income disclosure here, folks. Earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and marketing conditions, with results varying among members. Neumi does not guarantee any specific income. Let's talk about our compensation plan. There are several ways to get paid here with Neumi. Let's talk about getting paid on a weekly basis. Weekly earnings are fast and immediate rewards. Receive up to 43% total payout on customers and new enrollees. Earn 25% on all initial orders from new enrollments and customers. Their generational bonuses receive 3% from up to 6 levels in your downline, ensuring continuous earnings from your network. We're also paid monthly. Monthly earnings, building that sustainable income via the power of 3 bonus. Earn $50 when you have 3 active members, each purchasing $100 of product. At level 2, earn $250 by helping your initial 3 members achieve their $50 bonus. There's a rank requirement of senior member. And then earn $1,500. Who doesn't want to earn $1,500? By ensuring your members achieve their $250 bonus, equating to 27 active members. There's a rank requirement of 2-star. And there's more. There's the leadership pool. Global volume sharing of 6% of global monthly volume is distributed among qualified leaders, 2-star and above. 1% at 2-star, similarly for 3-star, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and crown. Rank-based shares, the higher the rank, earn shares for all ranks below, incentivizing rank advancement. Again, under being paid monthly bonuses is the unilevel bonus, and that really identifies long-term growth. Our unilevel plan, automatic qualification, now new members in 7%, down 3 levels immediately. So at the new member, you're looking at $100 purchase, 3 levels down, 7%. As a senior member, 4 levels down. Still, that's $100 purchase and a monthly CV, that's commissionable volume of qualification volume of 1,500. At 1-star, 5 levels down. At 2-star, 6 levels down, and the higher ranks earn on all 7 levels as you advance with increased payouts for higher ranks. And of course, the person who invited you to this call can go through this in greater depth as we complete this conversation. Also paid monthly infinity bonus. These are for extended earnings, higher ranks, 8 and beyond. Earn additional percentages with a cap, ensuring substantial earnings as you grow your network. At diamond, we've got a cap of 2,500, double diamond, 5,000, triple diamond, 10,000, and crown at $15,000. There's lots of support and, of course, your next steps. So let's talk about that. We've got tons of resources with training videos, business planning tools, access to marketing assets. The technology is there, folks. Free Neumi app, company Facebook groups, and our weekly calls, just like this one, promote Neumi TV for ongoing engagement. So where are you at? You've got 3 key options as we speak. You're ready to get started. You want to try the product. I did. I wanted to try the product. Reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation. You need more information. That's it for me, folks. I'm thrilled that you had an opportunity to hear this great presentation. I turn you back over to Michael.